EA Sports. It's in the game.
Let's go to the next event, since I missed the cut. And let's see what can happen at the next event. Peach Invitational. Where is that? That's fine. Atlanta, Georgia, East Lake. Okay. Let's continue and let's head out there. I'll let the opening broadcasters take you there when it's time. What the heck just happened? What? Oh. Got back from Levin Valley a little bit ago. Caught the end of the cross race, the season finale at Vegas. And here I am. Oh shoot, my phone's on 1%. I forgot about that. That's gonna die. Alright, let's go there.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the opening round of the Peach Invitational. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, the East Lake Golf Club is the home course to the legendary golfer Bobby Jones. It's the oldest golf course in the city of Atlanta. This is Rich Lerner along with Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we'll be calling all the action out on the course today. And now we go down to the first hole. Frank, you've been there so many times. Really nothing like the first tee of a brand new championship.
The thought of the unknown. The beauty of sport, you and the golf course. Doesn't get any better, Rich.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Not enough on that one.
It just seemed to baby it.
Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable.
Settles in over the putt. Frank, that's disappointing. You like to get out of the gates with a par.
Yeah, this is where a convenient memory
Great
would
start.
certainly help.
+1.
This to surrender.
Maybe.
Only one shot. Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. Here at the par 3 second hole, just under 215 yards.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he's thinking on that.
Frank, anything you do differently from the rough in terms of your swing? Do you hinge the club a little bit more quickly?
No, normally put the ball just a little bit further back in your stance because you want the club to be going down. Down, it's got to go down through the grass, through the ball.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a par.
Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars.
Way to go, Anderson.
Hole number 3 is a par 4. It's only 390 yards. Frank, what do you think the right club selection is off the tee?
It's always good to see.
Majority of players hit like
Marvin
3-wood off
Lustian
the
would
tee
have been
here.
the same,
It's a little ambitious
never
with a
watched
driver
Anderson
because you
either.
don't get any
That's
real
perfect.
advantage getting that much closer to the green. If you can carry that right bunker and keep the ball in the fairway, you're still going to be left with a full short iron, whether it's a wedge or a 9-iron. And that's a scoring club.
Jason Anderson in the number 1 next year. There was no number 1 this year.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same
Dungy
club a lot
retired,
harder
so-
or just hit another one.
I keep going left.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Oh my God!
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. +1 in the early going. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. Frank, you know this. You can't win a tournament in the first round, but you can lose it. As we catch up with our featured golfer, they need to turn this around just to make the cut.
And turn it around now.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee.
Skips to it. I don't
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut.
Oh my God.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole from that spot.
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
Oh, you can see the frustration. Almost kicked his putter head right there with a drop shot here at the 4th. And getting ready for the putt. That's a bogey putt, dropping down the leaderboard a bit, now at 2 over par. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the 5th hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots, really you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise, you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
Ow.
There's a
Why
bunker
did it go
over there.
I think he's headed for it.
odd?
In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
And he's made the green. Two over for the day. The 6th green here at East Lake Golf Club, tracing back to the original Tom Bendelow design that opened back in 1908, built as the green for the par 5 16th. A Donald Ross rerouting 5 years later made it the target for a par 3 on the front 9.
Why is it going
that one
left?
Is bunker bound, it looks like.
The wind is blowing right. That's why I hit it.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Great.
That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
I said he's going to be disappointed.
Just a couple of feet. So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Now the par 4 7th, slight dogleg to the left, 434 yards. Frank, what's the best way to attack?
Long hitters actually might think about trying to fly it over that bunker on the left, Rich, and leave yourself a pitch in here. But really, it's a second shot hole. And the reason why is that second shot is uphill and to an elevated green. So one thing you want to do is make sure you're hitting that second shot out of the fairway.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Wow.
Looks like he just misread that. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Trying to get out of here with just one dropped shot. This is for bogey. And he makes it for a bogey here. Here at the 8th, again, this is not an especially long hole.
How did I
but
win?
It requires some thinking. It's a strategic golf hole. 405-yard par 4, and it doglegs to the left, so position is key. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is going.
God, you're kidding me. Are you serious right now?
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Oh my God. Are you joking me right now?
It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
All right, Frank, just on the fringe, he might be thinking about making this.
He's a better chipper than you, Rich.
Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
Either misjudge the win or simply just
God,
play
I
the wrong
hate
club,
this
Frank.
hole. Jesus.
It'll take some skill now.
And setting up here in the rough. Solid play, heart of the green.
Unbelievable. Where's... Now there's no movement whatsoever.
6 over par on the round right now.
Come on.
Now to hole number 9, 600-yard par 5. It is the first par 5 of the round.
Yeah, easy decision if you hit a good tee shot here with a gentle draw up and over that hill, Rich. Then you're just going to go for this par 5 and 2. The problems really come, though, if you hit a poor tee shot. Now you have to worry about the layup. Can you carry the lake? Or if you lay up short of the lake, you have a long third shot.
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait. At least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Fine.
Get in. Yes, good putt. Well, let's hope he can regain some ground here on the back 9. Not his best performance so far today.
But what a good back 9 would do If he can just even this round out with just 9 good holes, so much can happen. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. That's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Jesus. Ow.
In for par. Now at the only hole on the golf course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage. This par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, 197.
Does play a little bit uphill, so you might as well say it's 200 yards plus. Narrow entry into this green. Looks can be deceiving. This hole looks like a pushover, but stray a little left, stray a little right, and then you're sort of pitching across a green with a lot of tilt in it.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. This would be a good time to reverse the slide. 5 over par on the day. Here at the downhill 12th now. Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, I think that's going to the bunker.
Looks like it.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Come on.
Frank, how good was that just to get it on the green?
Well, from that shot there, you would have thought for sure that there was no chance he had of finding the green. That was some shot.
Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make a Michael Bublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one. Well, that was a tricky one, but it's in.
Frank, how about the 13th hole? Pretty long par 4.
It is. 470 plays closer to 500. The reason why is you're going back uphill. It's like dogleg left, playing around those 2 bunkers on the left.
And playing a whole round when I
you
can't
have to
do
flight
anything
that second shot beautifully.
You know, it's
that
not,
green pinches in the front,
there's no
protected by the bunker left and right.
Getting set for the approach here at 13.
Looks like the hole we just had.
Headed for the bunker? Well, we've seen this before today, in the bunker. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
So a tester from 4 feet. So not his best work. He'll walk away with a bogey. Back here at the par 4 14th, we're ready to tee off.
Oh, I like that.
Now at 14, ready for the approach shot.
Dude, you're 7 over freaking par. Relax.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie. But
Freaking God,
really,
this is possible?
It was a rather poor approach shot.
On the way.
Oh my God! I said impossible.
Oh, he's going to love it.
I can't believe I just made that. Are you kidding me? I just said, oh my God, this
Old
is
oaks
impossible.
and tall pines
And
make
I
this
just
straightaway
made it.
par
That
four
was
a really
cool.
tight and demanding driving hole. Longer tee shots
Can't do
could
that
leave a
again.
difficult side hill stance along the right side of the fairway. That two-tiered green is bunkered on both sides with the green sloping again from back to front. Players placing their ball below the hole will have chances for birdie. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track.
Wow, 2 birdies in a row with that.
Moves to
Step.
5 over. Frank, this is really
Should
a
I play
picturesque
round
hole.
2
As you
then?
look out, you can see
We'll
the
see how the
Atlanta
next few holes go.
skyline, and you can also see, with just a few holes to play, maybe a $10 million pot of gold.
If you can't smell the finish from here, then you never will. And you're right. You know, you've got water coming up after this hole. Good tee shot here. If you want to challenge those bunkers, so be it. If you can somehow thread it just right of that, then you'll have a chance at the second shot that also is going to play downhill.
Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad.
Oh my God!
And he's made it onto the green now.
Almost had 3
Well, not in
birdies in a
contention,
row.
but in for par.
Oh man, I could have used that. That would have given me hope.
Frank, the par 4 17th at 455 yards has become really one of the most famous holes on the PGA Tour.
By virtue of that great up and down by Bill Haas when the level of the lake had been reduced just to the level where he could actually play that vital third shot. The hole is a slight dogleg left, par 4, fairly flat. Those 3 bunkers down the right are absolutely perfect if you're going to just bail out to the right. You'll certainly learn how to play fairway bunker shots. If you can find the fairway, this green raised slightly, and you'll see that gaping front bunker that protects the front.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he was thinking on that.
Oh my God!
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Settles in over the putt. That's just a poor putt right there.
Me?
No other way to say it. And a drop shot, a bogey at 17. So just a formality here. Here comes the phenom from Northern Ireland. MclRoy now just 2 shots behind the lead, Frank.
Maybe I can
and
try
plenty
to
of
get a better
holes to
score.
play.
The 18th hole here at East Lake is a par 3, 235 yards to the green.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Didn't hit it in there tight, but still with a good chance.
Yeah, if that's his worst shot at the end of the day, then I still think he's played well.
Now I chip it in. I should have had the last 3 chip ins.
What a shot right there. Beautifully done. Well, that'll do it for today.
Just recently,
not a
too.
great performance, not on the first page of that leaderboard.
Right,
yeah, the people on the top of this leaderboard are there for a reason. They hit more fairways, more greens. It sounds easy, and I know this is a difficult course, but that's the way it's going to have to be played.
I'll play it just to get, you know, more practice under my belt and everything. What the heck? Let's see how it goes. Alright, so +5.
NBC
so
Golf Channel on
10,
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Peach Invitational. And hello again and welcome, Rich Lerner, alongside my pal Frank Nobilo. We are here in the wonderful state of Georgia, getting ready to kick off the round at Eastlake Golf Club.
And what a great course it is, too, Rich.
Like
normally
no
a par
today,
72 for the members.
Oh, look at this. Off
but
to the right
seeing we're going to play off the pros tee today,
cool.
The 5th and the 10th hole, which are normally par 5s, will be reduced to par 4s. So a very strict par of 70.
Let's take it down to the tee. Excited to call all the action today out on the course for you. So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait. And at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another
Give me a
green in
break
regulation.
on that. Are you serious?
Little
That was
redemption
in the
chance here. Had bogey
freaking cup,
yesterday.
dude. Wow. I've made how many
Did the
chip
job
ins,
right
and that's
there.
the first time I've ever had that little heartbeat thing. So I thought it was a gimme, and that's
Ready
the
teed
one
up
that
here
doesn't
at the
go in.
second.
A little bit downhill, Rich. Once
I
again,
don't
check
get
for
it.
that flag. The front flags are always difficult because chances are you're going to have a downhill putt. When that flag's on the left side of the green, though, beware of that bunker. That's a devilish bunker shot coming downhill away from the flag.
For the round
On the green,
too.
and a chance for
Started
birdie.
off with a par on that.
Now this for birdie.
I mean a birdie.
Came away with a bogey on the previous round.
Look at that. Slow down. Slow the frig down.
That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Frank, this has been an absolute mess today and all week long.
You said it best.
Hole number 3 is a par 4. It's only 390 yards. Frank, what do you think the right club selection is off the tee?
Majority of players hit like 3-wood off the tee here. It's a little ambitious with a driver because you don't get any real advantage getting that much closer to the green. If you can carry that right bunker and keep the ball on the fairway, you're still going to be left with a full short iron, whether it's a wedge or a 9-iron. And that's a scoring club.
Get over.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
He'll need to be strong with this.
How close do you be with the chips?
This for par. And he makes it for par.
It's just something.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Nope.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. A bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker plays like.
And he's made the green.
Good solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Back on the tee here at East Lake, 5th hole, 520-yard par 4.
Dang, that was rough.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Nice.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today. Frank, we haven't seen a whole lot of that, but no doubt it feels good. Frank, if you're an amateur, you get to this tee box, maybe you reach into the bag and grab that old scuffed up orange ball or pink ball maybe you found in the woods. You don't want to waste a good one here. Either that or get in a paddle boat and just row across.
Right, hit the pin. Hit it.
Well, this lake is normally full, Rich, and full of golf balls, that's for sure. Even the best players in the world, they get the wind wrong and they start flirting with that right side. You pay the price very, very quickly. It's not just a short par 3 either. This is a decent length for a shot that has to be flown all the way through the air.
Oh, you son of a...
That was a good run at it, Rich.
Once I hit the ball
Locked in
started
on the
moving, I
reed
didn't even see where,
and the speed.
where the hole was. Alright, I'll take a par on that.
Oh, filling it up today. Beautiful putt. We're at the 7th now.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Yikes.
this is
Right.
not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
You gotta be kidding.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Why'd that only go
He'll
there?
be disappointed with that, no doubt.
My swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Ball sitting down here in the
This
rough.
is for
He's digging
par?
in.
Yeah, okay. That would have been nice.
Solid play, heart of the green. Something about this hole, it has not been kind. Bogey yesterday and staring at another one today.
Yeah, I don't like this hole. It's safe to say that.
So that's a drop shot. Frank back-to-back dog legs to the left as we step on the tee here at the 8th.
This one, a little different to the 7th hole. This one's fairly flat. And also that fairway runs out on the right side. You can try and flash it across all the bunkers. There's no real advantage. You have to respect those bunkers.
Really?
Should just leave you a sand iron, a wedge maximum in here. This is a good scoring opportunity, providing you hit the fairway.
Bunker to the next.
Yet again in the bunker.
Well, I like the beach. So.
You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly and keep your head
this
still.
is the one I'm not going to get up on. Watch. It's going to go right straight into the rough. Oh, look at that. Last time it did.
Boy, I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Here at the ninth hole, the first par 5 of the day, a long drive provides an opportunity to reach this green in 2, especially if the hole is playing downwind. Second shot will be either a mid to long iron layup short of a fairway bunker on the left, or a fairway wood try for the green in 2. That green is guarded in front by deep bunkers, and anything long will be a difficult up and down.
Come on. Keep getting...
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Frank, that was a pretty tough lie out of the rough there.
Yeah, made that actually a little easier than what it really is. It's been too easy to try and bite off more than you can chew. So give him a pat on the back for that.
Back in the fairway.
Oh my freaking God, dude.
So a tester from 4 feet.
I really could have used that birdie. Get me back to
Good roll.
Round. Really could have used that birdie. I thought I had it too.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on a beautiful day here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. Set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th is 469 yards.
Par 5 for the members, Rich. Par 4 for the pros. There is a lake down there,
+1.
but that's only for top of Ted, not these great
I
players in the field.
Could have a chance
9
to
bunkers
make the cut.
last time I counted them
Well,
here
I got
on
a long way to
10.
go, but-
And I'd like to think they're not all in play. I've got to mention one thing, though. There's an out of bounds left of those bunkers on the left. And believe me, I've seen a few go over the fence.
I've played some golf with Top of Ted, also with Hacker Harry.
Wow.
Good players. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Well, Frank, he'll drop at least one shot here. That was not his best effort.
No, poor is the
Now
easiest way to put that.
I gotta
He knows
pretty
it.
much bury the rest
Trying
of
to
the
get out of
hole,
here
huh?
without too many bumps and bruises. This one is for bogey. So after all that, it's a bogey. The 11th hole here at East Lake is just 197 yards. Frank, where's the trouble at this par 3?
More at the front, Rich. You can see why high soft landing shots are well rewarded at 11. Very tight in the front of the screen and then starts to widen up. This is another one that's about distance control, iron play. The par 3s here at East Lake are wonderful. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Here at the downhill 12th now.
There's something about a well-hit shot, long and straight.
That's how you do it. Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. It has historically been one of the final events of the PGA Tour season. Prior to 2007, its field consisted exclusively of the top 30 money winners of the PGA Tour season. Since 2007,
Eagle,
it's been the
baby.
final event of the 4-tournament FedEx Cup playoff. And eligibility is determined by
happened.
FedEx Cup points amassed throughout the
double
season
bogey
instead.
next hole.
While originally followed by the PGA Tour Fall Series, a realignment of the Tour's season structure beginning in 2013 makes the Tour Championship the final event of the season. Into the tall cabbage. That
Are you
ball
kidding me? And then that
up.
happens right after it?
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there. Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut. Not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
What the Are you kidding me?
Well, from in trouble, Rich, at least he's back in play.
On the fairway from the rough. Now, what's the key here on this approach shot at the 13th, Frank?
You can see why high, soft landing shots really are the go-to here at Eastlake. Great example here at 13. Off an uphill line, high, soft landing shot
that.
will certainly get well rewarded.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track.
This ain't going to happen.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
What did I just...
Well,
did I not just call that before this?
Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday.
Bogey the next hole. Sure enough. Well, that's still not over yet. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me, dude? Wow.
Pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Oh, my God.
Settles in over the putt.
Triple bogey. So that eagle just wiped out. It's
that hole
basically
certainly
like I
got
parred
the
that
best of it. Triple bogey.
and got a bogey here. That awesome
Back here at the par
eagle
4
I just got
14th,
was a
we're ready to
waste.
tee off.
A complete freaking waste. And that's going to be off. Oh my God.
This is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Just
where
when
this
things
ball's
starting
going,
to
there's
get
no
good.
fairway
What the
there,
hell?
only rough.
He'll need to be strong with this.
Screw it. I'm already way behind. I'm going.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone. Well, that was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
That's all I care about. I don't even care anymore.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. This for bogey once again.
The funny thing about that is this was actually my better half of the end of the first round. I think I had a couple birdies.
And he has
3 birdies in a row right around the stretch. And now that I was, almost under par for the round, or I was even.
Now getting settled over the ball.
I made that eagle.
15th East Lake, second of the par 5s on the course, 525 yards.
To have this happen, like, come on.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be.
This was one of the ones I birdied, I believe.
From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Frank, long gone are the days when you putted with a simple blade. Now you look down and there's a frying pan on the end of the shaft.
Yeah, it looks like grandma's skillet these days. That's what it is. But, putters are like drivers. What they've done with the technology is given you a bigger sweet spot. Even though putting is very, very precise, if you give a person a bigger sweet spot, he's going to make more putts.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Are you
Good try.
Oh, my God.
Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
He's made it. Frank, this is really a picturesque hole. As you look out, you can see the Atlanta skyline, and you can also see, with just a few holes to play, maybe a $10 million pot of gold.
If you can't smell the finish from here, then you never will. And you're right. You've got water coming up after this hole. Good tee shot here. If you want to challenge those bunkers, so be it. If you can somehow thread it just right of that, then you'll have a chance at the second shot that also is going to play downhill.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Just slides
How
by.
close can you be?
Can't
so
afford to
many
miss too many of those out here today.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. He'll take par and move on.
I have 2 holes to keep it where it is. So I'm only +4.
Now the 17th hole here at East Lake, 455 yards, made famous a few years back by Bill Haas, who splashed one out of the water left of the green on his way to winning the FedEx Cup Championship. Frank, this is always one of the most crucial shots in any round at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It is the second to the 17th.
A high lofted second shot once again required here. There's a little area on the front that you can use.
Can it be?
If the flag's there, but when that flag gets back or left, really you have to hit the ball in the middle of the green and just allow that slope to take it. Very risky to go at the flag. Virtually no error in that putting stroke. Good putt.
All right, as long as I don't double bogey this next hole.
On to the finishing hole here at East Lake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3.
I was just about to say
it's always
that.
a fun finishing hole.
It's very rare to see a course end with a par 3.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance really for birdie,
Holy
but really
Are you kidding me?
a rather poor approach
nuts.
shot.
Nope. Still not far enough left. Oh my God, I'm going to double bogey this.
Jeez, that one just blew past the hole. It's actually on the fringe right now. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today.
Are you kidding me?
You have to make
And
those
that's exactly
from
what
that
I'm gonna
distance. That hurts.
Tie
There's 5 feet
the
left.
last round on something I had it easily beat. Oh my God, I almost wasn't even going to tie it.
Frank, how do you explain what we saw here?
It's a
terrible?
mess. It's probably the easiest way to put it. This is a case of anything that could go wrong. Not just probably, it did.
Yes, I know I missed the cut. You don't even have to tell me. Next. Please. Get me out of that freaking course. That was tough. At least I got an eagle. I can say I got an eagle anyway. Followed up with a triple bogey, but my only triple bogey that in this whole tournament, and I get it following my only eagle. Impressive. That's probably hard to do right there. US Open's next. Sweet. Where is it in this game? Where do they have it? Cool if it was this year. Nope. Washington. Chambers Bay. There you go with the US Open. Let's go win a major. That's what I would like to do. Here we go. Now let's go to the course. Take it away, guys.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship. Hello again and welcome to the U.S. Open. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. We're here at Chambers Bay with those massive rolling fairways, the towering dunes, unpredictable coastal winds. What a test, Frank, for the best players in the world.
That's right, and it's going to be the first time these professionals are going to play it. We've seen it host a U.S. Amateur in the past, and this is a daunting test, especially if the wind gets up. There's enough bunkers out there to trap the best players in the world. Those greens fast and firm enough to repel any shot that's not struck perfectly.
So the action is underway. We'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number 1. Getting ready to get the tournament started. Frank, first tee jitters?
Oh, everybody gets them. That's the beauty of it. If you don't, you shouldn't be playing this game.
That's
just something nice and slow.
338.
Well, that's just how you envision it when you walk to the first tee. High and deep, right in the middle of the fairway. Good way to start. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Too, that's fine.
This won't hurt him. That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Solid par and good position on the leaderboard.
Yeah, second place, and you get the impression that's going to change soon too.
Now at the second and a medium length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left, rather long, skinny green here, well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Still going.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, whom you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aimed the club at that and made sure they followed through.
Frank, how does that par help his cause?
It certainly doesn't hurt it.
Now set to play the first par 3 of this U.S. Open, Frank, the third hole here at Chambers Bay.
A little bit like the second hole where the contours slope from right to left. So if that breeze is coming from that direction, that's going to swing the ball all the way across the green. And this green is anything other than symmetrical.
Oh my God, I thought that was a good shot.
But too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, you've been there, down to the wire at several U.S. Opens. What's that pressure like?
It's so different from any other type of major championship because that's normally the toughest test. That's where the scores are the highest, i.e. relative to par. That's actually where par itself is a good score. I mean, you're bruised and battled by the end of the week. With the exception, really, remember when Rory MclRoy won at Congressional? That's the one time when a U.S. Open played soft. But Martin Keimer at Pinehurst on a firm, fast golf course, it's a different test. Tiger Woods at Pebble Beach. You just think of people struggling at the end of the week and really last man standing. That's what a U.S. Open means.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Even par currently.
So, 2 over early. Frank, so often a U.S. Open is defined by difficult par 4s. How does the 4th here at Chambers Bay stack up?
Well, Richard, adds to your list here. 495 yards, that says one thing, but the fact that it's anything other than straight, bunkers left and down the right side, plus the hole bends to the right, so this is a very strategic hole. If anything, something slightly left of center, but you're still going to have a lengthy second shot.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This won't hurt him, Frank.
Now it goes
Just
right.
a little left of the flag. That's fine.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
You son of a...
That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right.
Are you kidding me?
This would give him the double.
Two freaking doubles in a row.
Finally in for a double bogey.
Wow.
Now the 5th hole here at the U.S. Open, and Frank, quite a dramatic tee shot.
Everything's really in front of you. You can see it from the elevated tee, bunkers left and right. That's not really the problem. One of the problems is that bunker just short, smack bang in the middle of this green. So the chances of flying that bunker and stopping on this green down breeze are probably next to none. So you're going to have to go in right or left of that bunker. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Oh, I wanted it to clip the rough so it would stop it.
And the green in regulation. Settles in over the putt.
Kidding. These putts are ridiculous.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Just misses.
on!
That's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey.
Freaking kidding me?
This would be a good time to reverse the slide. 5 over par on the day. Back down now to hole number 6. Frank, you know this. You can't win a tournament in the first round, but you can lose it. As we catch up with our featured golfer, they need to turn this around just to make the cut.
And turn it around now.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Would be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops.
+5,
For
but
a
I'm
good
only
chance to make a
14.
birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Come on. Give me a break, man.
Well, this is how you build a good round, Frank. You just keep hitting greens.
Really. This is an awkward length.
All right, good putt.
The rhythm of that stroke. Didn't try and bash it in the back.
Jesus.
Well, Frank, what a
Second
stretch of
is
tough
even
par
right now.
fours here at Chambers Bay. Now to the 7th. Long uphill par 4 and a lot of trouble to the right.
Yeah, and it's all sand, that's for sure. If you miss the field on the left, then it's all June, so take your pick, really. But ideally, that green piece at the the superintendent often mows each and every day. That's the place to go. And for a U.S. Open at 508 yards, if you miss that little green strip, then this hole will be hazardous because it's going to play a lot longer than that uphill.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
I can't be any closer with these chips. I really can't. Oh my God, this is not gonna happen.
That is a painful bogey at the 7th hole. Bit unfortunate, loses a shot here with that bogey. Now the second par 5 of the round here at Chambers Bay and the U.S. Open. It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a beast. You miss this fairway, you could be hitting all day long, and of course that's going to rack up a fairly healthy score. Meanwhile, hit the fairway there. Only the longest hitters will reach this par 5 and 2, but still a good chance, even with a wedge, to make a birdie because the green slopes back to the player. Second shot.
Oh my God.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering
it looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This is
where's
not
the
heading
wind
in the right direction.
on that?
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, on the green, but far from the hole.
A little bit of a head scratcher. A lot of work coming up here.
Long putt here. This will require a good touch.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. And getting ready for the putt.
Come on!
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least
kidding
get
me?
it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be
How
an
far do I
announcer
gotta
in no
go?
time. Tough break.
God, I could freaking aim back to the tee box for it to get there.
So a tester from 4 feet. Then a rocky round. Frank, the 9th hole, called Olympus. I mean, that is very grand sounding. Like something that...
You're talking Greek god here, aren't you? Come on, this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich.
Holy shit.
What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
That's not where the arrow was going. What the heck was that?
Look out, you might need a GPS to find
Get
that
me out
one.
of this. Oh my God. What a joke.
Miss-hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Frank, I guess
4 shots on a par
worse.
3 to get to the green.
Double bogey's not the end of the world. I don't know if I'd want to tell him that right now, but still, end of the day, he might realize what a good shot that was.
I have 4
Drops
double
not
bogeys
one,
this
but 2
round.
shots with that double bogey. He struggled on the front, but a chance to regroup here on the inward half, Frank.
There's
Well,
no
if you look at a
regrouping
round of
from
golf
that,
and you
I'm
made a
sorry.
couple of double bogeys on the first, or you made a couple of double
Not a
bogeys on the
chance.
end, it would still add up. Now let's hope that the back 9 is all gravy.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Leaves that one about 20 feet out from the cup. Nicely played shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory MclRoy. Featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway.
Good thing they didn't stop my ball. I wonder if that would have actually, if they could have ran out.
The 11th hole, Frank, what's the right way to get at it?
Just got to be cognizant of that ridge that cuts through the middle of this green, that sort of turns this green into one simple green into all these little complex sort of sections. That's the biggest thing, but that's also, you realize very, very quickly,
Come
you're playing
on.
links golf today.
Well, we've seen this before today in the bunker. Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker?
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
Not quite where he was aiming, but still enough room to get it up and down.
It's a little snack, though.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Frank, as a player, do you like the drivable par 4? And we've seen these setups now at just about every single U.S. Open.
When you're playing well, there's no question, then they favor the guy playing well. But if you're struggling, no one likes
heck
their
is
hand
that?
forced. The 12th forces your hand. It's tough to lay up on this hole.
That's not even close to where I just shot it. Oh my God, how long is this going to take now? I'm in fast forward motion right now.
And it is not looking like a good lie. Second shot coming out of the rough here. So missed the
Drivable
fairway.
par 4,
Now
and I'm
he's
not
back
even on the
where he needs
freaking
to be.
green. So
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
15 feet away.
come on.
Whoa, that was unexplainable. Thought that was easily going to be a par.
Now I have to focus, try to make bogey. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Wow.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Well, I make that 5 double
Everything
bogeys
has
in
gone
this
wrong
round.
today. Just continues to be ugly. Coming down the stretch here at the U.S. Open at Chambers Bay, just 6 holes to play, and Frank, this par 4 13th will really test the players.
It is. If someone makes 3 here down the stretch, it will be monumental. A 4 here, no one would leave this hole unhappy.
The second shot now to the par 4.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for
Yeah,
it.
why the hell
just
not?
a bit offline, and into the bunker. Just wants to hit about an inch behind the ball. Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. Fourth shot, wants to get this close. Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. How does that not go in?
Amazing.
Give me a
Stroke
break.
looked good.
Are you
Line
joking
looked
me
good,
right
just
now?
Did not take that final break.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
More than a setback there.
A disastrous triple bogey attempt here. That hole certainly got the best of him. Triple bogey.
14 over
Frank, a
and 13
fifth consecutive
holes.
par 4 here at the U.S.
Outstanding.
Open. This is the 14th hole, and I'm guessing by the time you set foot on this tee, you'll know exactly where your game is at.
Oh, this one here, great reward for someone that's driving the ball well. If you can drive it down the left middle, avoid that little one-pot bunker in the middle of the fairway, you're going to certainly shorten this hole up. And then you can start to use the contours of this hole, too, that bend right to left. And 546 yards becomes much shorter than what you would think.
Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh my God.
This is gone.
That's
I
one of
even
the more
went back a
depressing
club.
sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Well, the stats
There we
say
go.
that is a green
Awesome
hit
drive.
in regulation,
Can't do shit at
but
it.
it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up. Well, you just can't make up ground if you don't make
everywhere.
putts.
See how many-
Drop shot here at the
see what the
14th
max
hole.
score you
You don't
can
want to
get
let
is.
this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. Just a little tap in here. Been a rocky round.
Oh my God.
All right, on
Can
to
I
the
get plus
15th.
20?
Hey, Frank, what is that thing
Oh,
over
still
there?
plenty of
I haven't
time
seen
for
one in a while.
It's a tree. That's
A
right.
tree.
Trees do exist at Chambers Bay. So do short par threes. Well, in a U.S. Open, they'll have it around 250 yards, but this is a fun hole. This is it's sort of in a weird way. It's a risk-reward par three. A good tee shot here, you can easily walk off with two. Get a little casual off there, then there is a huge bunker that just wraps around the right side of this green.
So, Frank, out of the bunker and back into play.
Yeah, the late Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's always the next one. Well, by getting the ball back in play, he just made that a little easier.
On.
And he's made it onto the green now. Right in the heart. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Chambers Bay. How do you do it in the right way, Frank?
Well, when you look down this fairway, obviously everything slopes left to right. That makes this hole actually play a little bit more of a dogleg to the right, even though it doesn't look it. And then, of course, that green up ahead, it's like a tabletop. So precision here is absolutely paramount. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Birdie try up next. Frank, there's an old basketball
I'm
announcer
tired of
who used
being
to
that
say when a
close
ball
every
went
single time.
in and out of the cylinder, just the way that one did, he would say,
It makes me feel like I'm shooting
ringtail
frickin' 10 pins all
howitzer.
day long.
And that one just didn't go in. Good, solid par right there. Pressure's beginning to rise here. 17th hole of the U.S. Open at Chambers Bay. And this one, Frank, the par 3 will require a really good shot.
It's amazing how many U.S. Opens have great 17th hole. I think of Winged Foot, par 3, 17th, even Marion, par 3. This one will certainly fit in the same vein. It's named Derailed, and it will derail many a player trying to win a U.S. Open.
That one was running so hot. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch, nerve, had it all.
Great, that means I need to double bogey 18 to get plus 18 on 18 holes.
Now to the 18th hole, Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that
for sure
Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Always two components to the long lag putt. The speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. So the short miss, and those are painful. So just a formality here. Well, you almost lose count at this point. Safe to say, not under par. In fact, well over par. And that'll wrap up the first round. We saw some good golf today, Frank, but some others, they got off to a slow start.
Yeah, and I don't really know how to explain why. Maybe lack of practice rounds, maybe not enough time on the golf course. They certainly will have to regroup tomorrow and put up a show just to make the cut.
-2 was all that's leading after the first round. And here's Wesley at plus 17. I can do better in real golf than that. Well, that's it for tonight, this morning, whatever.